right. Was this revenge for past beefs? A grab for the spotlight? Or something even darker, like jealousy over their unbreakable bond? And let's not forget the heartbreak. Rasheeda's been spotted looking devastated, tears in her eyes during a recent outing, while Kirk's gone radio silent, fueling rumors of a massive fallout. The family is torn apart, friends are picking sides, and the internet is exploding with theories. Is this the end of one of hip-hop's most iconic duos? Stick around because we're diving deep into the leaked details, the heated confrontations, and the twists that will leave you gasping. You won't believe what Tasha uncovered. It's juicy, it's explosive, and it's all coming up next. Okay, so let's dive straight into this explosive mess because what Tasha dropped is shaking the entire Love and Hip Hop Atlanta universe to its core. Picture this: Jasmine sitting in a dimly lit room, phone in hand, texting furiously while Rasheeda is out there grinding, building her fashion line, and Kirk is handling business deals left and right, thinking everything is cool in their circle. But behind the scenes, Jasmine had been cooking up something wicked, and Tasha, the one person who always seems to know too much, finally couldn't hold it in anymore. She went live on Instagram stories, eyes wide, voice trembling, and said word for word, "I heard Jasmine say she wants Kirk and Rasheeda finished, like done, over, kaput, no coming back." Fans froze mid-scroll, hearts dropping into their stomachs, because this wasn't just gossip, this was a straight-up declaration of war. Tasha didn't stop there, she kept spilling, claiming Jasmine had been meeting secretly with some old industry connects, people who still hold grudges against Kirk from way back in the scrappy days. According to Tasha, Jasmine's plan wasn't just petty shade, it was calculated. She wanted to leak old voicemails, old text threads, anything that could paint Kirk as the ultimate cheater and Rasheeda as the wife who stayed too long. Tasha said Jasmine even joked about it, saying, "If I drop this bomb, their whole empire crumbles and I walk away looking like the victim who tried to warn everybody." Can you imagine the betrayal, the sheer audacity? Jasmine had been around their kids, around their home events, smiling in Rasheeda's face while allegedly plotting to torch it all. The first crack appeared when Rasheeda posted a cryptic Instagram story, just a black screen with white text that read, "Some people smile in your face while sharpening the knife behind your back." No names, no tags, but the comments section erupted. "Jasmine, where you at, girl? We see you, and protect Rasheeda at all costs." Kirk stayed quiet at first, which only made things worse, because when Kirk goes silent, you know something is seriously wrong. Insiders say he got wind of Tasha's live through a group chat and immediately called Rasheeda. They argued for hours, emotions running so high Rasheeda was crying, asking Kirk, "Is this true? Did Jasmine really say that about us?" And Kirk just kept repeating, "I don't know, baby, I don't know," but his voice cracked like he was holding back rage and hurt at the same time. Meanwhile, Jasmine went ghost, deleted half her stories, blocked a bunch of mutuals, and posted one single selfie with the caption "Unbothered," glowing unbothered, but her eyes told a different story. They looked tired, guilty even. Fans started digging, pulling up old clips from past seasons where Jasmine and Rasheeda seemed cool, laughing together at brunches, hugging at events, but now every single moment looked suspicious. One viral tweet read, "Jasmine was playing chess while Rasheeda was playing checkers, and now the board is on fire." Another fan posted side-by-side photos, one of Jasmine hugging Rasheeda from 2 years ago and another of Tasha pointing at the camera saying she wants them finished. The contrast was brutal. Tasha doubled down the next day, doing an interview on a small YouTube channel where she claimed Jasmine approached her months ago trying to recruit her into the plan, saying, "Tasha girl, you know how messy Kirk is, you know Rasheeda deserves better, let's expose them together and get our own shine." Tasha said she played along at first to see how far Jasmine would go, but when Jasmine started talking about fake receipts, photoshopped messages, Tasha got scared and backed out. That's when Jasmine allegedly turned on her too, calling her fake loyal, a snake, whatever you want to call it. Tasha teared up on camera saying, "I couldn't let this happen to Rasheeda, she's been nothing but kind to me and the kids, they don't deserve this kind of evil." The family got pulled in fast. Rasheeda's mom was on Facebook Live defending her daughter, saying, "My baby has been through enough, y'all leave her alone, this Jasmine girl needs to sit down somewhere." Kirk's brothers started posting cryptic memes, one showing a knife in the back with the caption, "Family ain't blood, sometimes it's poison." The Frost household was divided, some siding with Kirk saying Jasmine was just jealous, others whispering maybe there's truth to what Jasmine was planning because Kirk's past isn't spotless. Arguments broke out at family dinners, Rasheeda slamming plates saying, "I'm tired of defending a man who might have given her ammunition," and Kirk yelling back, "You think I wanted this? You think I asked for any of this drama?" Social media turned into a battlefield. Hashtags like "Justice for Rasheeda," "Protect the Frosts," and "Jasmine did it" trended for days. Fans made edits, montages of every shady look Jasmine ever gave Rasheeda set to dramatic music. One edit had Jasmine's voice from an old confessional saying I'm loyal to my friends layered over clips of her smiling sweetly, then cut to Tasha's live where she says she wants them finished. The sync was perfect, chills inducing. Another fan account posted alleged screenshots of Jasmine's texts to a third party saying Kirk thinks he's untouchable but I got something that'll humble him real quick. Authenticity unconfirmed, but the damage was done, the narrative stuck. As the week went on, more people started coming forward. A former assistant claimed Jasmine had asked her to dig through Rasheeda's old emails looking for dirt. Another friend from the circle said Jasmine kept a notebook full of notes, dates, times, quotes, everything she could use against the couple. It sounded insane, almost cartoon villain level, but in the world of reality TV nothing is too wild anymore. Rasheeda finally broke her silence, posting a long carousel on Instagram starting with a photo of her and Kirk from their wedding day, caption reading, "We built this from nothing through storms, tears and everything in between. No outsider gets to tear it down, not today, not ever." The post got over 1 million likes and hours, comments flooded with "We love you queen, stay strong, Kirk better step up." But the real bomb dropped when Tasha released a voice note Jasmine allegedly sent her months back. The audio was muffled but clear enough. Jasmine's voice saying, "Girl, I'm telling you, Kirk and Rasheeda's time is up. I'm about to make moves they won't see coming. Trust me, when it's done they'll be begging for mercy." The clip spread like wildfire, people pausing, analyzing every word. Was it really her? The tone, the slang, it matched. Jasmine responded with a vague story saying people love to twist words, take things out of context, but she didn't deny it outright, and that silence spoke volumes. Kirk finally addressed it on his own live, sitting in his car, cap pulled low, voice low and dangerous. He said, "Listen family, I'm not perfect, never claimed to be, but what's happening right now is straight disrespect to my wife, to my kids, to everything we worked for. If somebody got something to say, come say it to my face, don't hide behind lives and leaks." He paused, rubbed his beard, eyes glassy, then added, "Rasheeda is my rock, she don't deserve none of this, and anybody coming for her is coming for me, period." He ended the live abruptly, screen going black, leaving everyone stunned because Kirk rarely shows that kind of raw emotion. The tension hit a boiling point when all three, Jasmine, Tasha and Rasheeda, were scheduled to appear at the same industry event, a fashion pop-up Rasheeda was headlining. Whispers flew, would they show, would there be a confrontation, security on high alert. Rasheeda arrived first, head high in a custom red gown, looking every bit the queen, refusing to let the drama dim her shine. Tasha showed up next, low-key hoodie, sunglasses, avoiding cameras, but when asked by a blogger she just said, "I spoke my truth, that's all." Jasmine was a no-show, last-minute excuse about a family emergency, but nobody bought it. Fans outside the venue chanting Rasheeda's name, holding signs that read, "We ride for the boss." Inside the event, Rasheeda took the stage, gave an emotional speech about resilience, about rising above negativity without ever mentioning names, but everyone knew who she was talking about. Halfway through her set, she paused, looked straight into the camera and said, "Real queens don't chase clout, they build legacies, and mine ain't finished yet." The crowd erupted, cheers, tears, hugs. It was powerful, cathartic. Backstage, Tasha tried to approach her but security stepped in. Rasheeda shook her head, said, "Not tonight, not here." The divide was clear, no reconciliation in sight. Back home, the Frost kids felt it too. Little Carter asking mommy why everybody mad online, Rasheeda holding back tears, telling him it's just grown-up stuff baby, we're okay. Kirk spent nights in the studio pouring his pain into music, one track leaking online with lyrics like "Snakes and designer tried to bite but I'm venom proof." Fans dissected every bar, saying this is about Jasmine for sure. The family was healing slowly, but the wound was deep, trust shattered, reputations on the line. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get messier, a new voice entered the chat. One of Kirk's old business partners slid into Tasha's DMs claiming he had proof Jasmine paid someone to fabricate messages, proof that could flip the whole script. Tasha posted a screenshot of the DM, blurred out names, saying, "Y'all, this just got deeper, hold on tight." The fandom exploded again, theories flying. Was Jasmine set up? Was this revenge porn gone wrong? Or was Tasha playing both sides now? Nobody knew what to believe anymore, but one thing was crystal clear: this drama was far from over and the next twist was coming fast. The drama didn't cool off after that fashion pop-up, it only got hotter because that business partner who DM'd Tasha wasn't playing. He sent her a zip file full of alleged proof, timestamps, emails, payment receipts, everything pointing to Jasmine hiring a shady digital guy to create fake text threads, making it look like Kirk was still messing around with old flames even after promising Rasheeda he was done with the nonsense. Tasha didn't post the whole file right away. She teased it first, saying, "Y'all, this changes everything. I'm praying over this because if it's real, Jasmine might have just dug her own grave." The fandom split right down the middle, half screaming Jasmine is a mastermind gone wrong, the other half yelling Tasha is stirring the pot for views and likes. Nobody trusted anybody anymore. Rasheeda saw the teasers and lost it. She called Tasha directly. Voice note leaking later where you can hear Rasheeda breathing heavy saying, "Tasha, if this is real, why didn't you come to me first? Why go live and make it public spectacle? My kids see this, my mama sees this. You say you protecting me but you hurting me more." Tasha responded crying on her end saying, "Rasheeda, I was scared. Jasmine got people watching me. I didn't know who to trust, but I swear I'm not the enemy here. Look at what she tried to do." The exchange got leaked by someone in the group chat and boom, another wave of chaos, fans screenshotting every word, analyzing tones, trying to decide who was more genuine. Kirk wasn't staying quiet this time. He pulled up to Tasha's live unannounced, joined as a guest, and the chat went nuclear. He looked straight into the camera, cap backwards, eyes bloodshot, and said, "Tasha, show the proof right now. If you got it, drop it live, let everybody see, because if this is real, Jasmine crossed a line that can't be uncrossed. But if you playing games with my family name, I'm coming full force." Tasha hesitated, froze for a solid 10 seconds, then shared her screen, blurry at first but clearing up, receipts showing transfers from Jasmine's Cash App to some account labeled edits and graphics with notes saying make it look recent, urgent. Kirk's jaw clenched. He muttered damn near under his breath, "That's her hashtag, everybody knows it." Then louder, "This ain't no game, this is my life, my wife, my kids. Somebody finna answer for this tonight." Jasmine finally resurfaced after days of silence. She went live from what looked like a hotel room, lights low, makeup flawless, but voice shaky. She started off calm, saying, "Look, I'm not perfect. I've said things in anger, we all have, but this narrative that I'm out here paying to fake evidence, that's a lie. Tasha knows it. She was in on conversations too. Don't let her play victim now." Then the tears came, real ones streaking down. She said, "I loved Rasheeda like a sister. I defended her when nobody else would, and now I'm painted as the villain because I got frustrated with how things went down in our circle." She claimed the voice note was edited, chopped up to sound worse than it was, and the payments were for something else entirely, graphic design for her own project, not Kirk Dirt. But the deflection felt weak. Fans weren't buying it, comments flooding. "Liar, show the full receipts, then protect yourself, we waiting." The twist nobody saw coming dropped the next morning when that same digital guy Jasmine allegedly hired did his own live, a skinny dude with a hoodie beard looking nervous as hell. He said, "Yeah, Jasmine reached out but I turned it down. I don't do fake evidence, that's felony territory. I got kids, I ain't risking it, but she kept pushing, offered more money, then got mad when I ghosted her." He posted what he claimed were original messages from Jasmine saying, "Can you age these texts, make them look like last year? Kirk still wilding. Rasheeda needs to know the truth." Timestamps matched the payment receipts. Tasha had the slang, was Jasmine's signature, extra emojis, hearts, daggers, all of it. He ended by saying, "I'm sorry to the Frost family, this got out of hand, I just want peace now." That confession hit like a bomb. Rasheeda reposted it to her story with one word, heartbreaking, and a crying emoji. Kirk reposted the same thing, adding, "Pray for us, real talk." The family rallied hard. Rasheeda's sister posted throwback pictures of better days, captioning, "Blood don't lie, but some friends do. We got you, sis, forever." Kirk took to the studio again, this time dropping a freestyle on SoundCloud, bars sharp as knives, talking about fake love, hidden agendas, how loyalty costs nothing but betrayal costs everything. Fans ate it up, streaming numbers skyrocketing, calling it his best work since the early mixtapes. But Jasmine wasn't done fighting. She hired a lawyer, posted a cease and desist screenshot aimed at Tasha and the digital guy, claiming defamation, slander, emotional distress, the works. She wrote in the caption, "Truth always comes out. I'm not running, I'm standing tall. Watch this space." The move backfired spectacularly. Fans called it desperate, pulling receipts of her own past messy moments, reminding everybody she's been shady before. Why act shocked now? One popular blog ran a whole timeline breaking down every interaction from season 8 onward, showing how Jasmine slowly shifted from ally to side-eye to full-on suspect. Tensions boiled over into real life when Kirk and Jasmine crossed paths at a private listening party for a mutual friend, neutral ground supposedly, but security had to step in quick. Witnesses said Jasmine walked up, tried to speak. Kirk turned his back, said, "I ain't got words for snakes right now, keep it moving." Jasmine raised her voice, saying, "You gone let lies ruin everything we built in this industry." Kirk spun around, eyes blazing, "Built? We ain't built nothing together. You been plotting since day one. Get out my face." Friends pulled them apart, but the video leaked, grainy but clear enough audio picking up every word. The clip went mega viral, over 5 million views in 24 hours. Hashtags Kirk vs Jasmine and Snake Lady trending worldwide. Rasheeda stayed above the fray, mostly posting motivational quotes, Bible verses, selfies with the kids, looking unbothered on the surface, but close friends said she was crying every night, questioning if the marriage could survive another public storm. She confided in one interview off camera, saying, "I love my husband, but trust is fragile. When people keep throwing rocks at it, I'm praying harder than ever." Kirk stepped up though, started posting more family content, date nights with Rasheeda, park days with the little ones, captions like real love fights through the noise, we still standing. It was sweet healing for some fans, but others called it PR damage control, too little too late. Tasha kept feeding the fire, dropping mini updates saying more is coming, I got receipts for days, but she started losing supporters, people accusing her of dragging it out for clout, unfollowing in droves. She addressed it tearfully, saying, I didn't ask for this, I tried to do right now, I'm the bad guy too, it's exhausting. Her live views dropped, but the loyal ones stayed defending her, saying she exposed the truth, nobody else had the guts. Then came the biggest curveball yet, a mystery account popped up, anonymous burner, dropping what looked like Jasmine's full DM history with multiple people, not just Tasha, screenshots of her venting about Rasheeda being fake, about Kirk being controlling, about wanting to see them fall, and that in this game empires crumble, hearts break, but real ones rebuild fiercer than before, scars and all. The Frost family still standing tall, Jasmine still growing, Tasha still learning, everybody carrying lessons from the storm, nobody walking away untouched, but nobody walking away defeated either. That's the messy, beautiful truth of it all. Drama fades, healing lasts, and the cycle, well, it keeps spinning, but sometimes, just sometimes, the good wins out long enough for everybody to catch their breath, smile, and keep going. Alright y'all, that's the wild ride we just went through, from secret plans to leaked voice notes to family vows renewed and everything in between. If this roller coaster had you screaming, gasping, crying, or straight up cheering, drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next explosion, because you know how this world works, the tea never stops brewing. In the comments, tell me who you were riding for from the jump. Was it Rasheeda and Kirk all day, Tasha the truth teller, Jasmine's redemption arc, or are you still side-eyeing everybody? What twist shocked you the most, and do you think this piece is real or just a commercial break before round 2? Let me know your hot takes below, because I'm reading every single one, and I'll be back with more juicy, fabricated chaos soon. Stay locked and love y'all, peace.